boss hat? That boss I quit hat.
Oh, I got some. What color you want?
Gray, black, white, blue. What colors you have?
I gotta look in the bin and see how much. What?
How much are they? Huh? How much are they?
Got the echo going on.
Do I have echo?
No, that was me.
Hmm.
All right.
Do I have time to grab my coffee?
Yes, ma'am. We live.
Ready.
But
It's ready.
You can grab it.
We're live?
Yeah, go on and grab it.
No, girl, I didn't know we was.
No, I gotta share it to Facebook anyway, so go ahead.
This house is like a track field.
Let's see. I'm about to share it in the group. Well, welcome everybody. This is 1 p.m. push to 1:30 because we're blitzing this week, and definitely still want to give you the opportunity to understand why we're so excited about being here with Gano Excel and Team Boss I Quit, and definitely being able to just simply spend a funky $50 and change our brand and help people change their lives and their families' lives for generations to come with a one-time investment of a funky $50, 2 20s, and a 10. Here with my lovely co-host, Miss Ivy Jefferson. And I shared it in the group, Ivy. Come on, post. Right. All right, so Ivy, we're live on Facebook as well as YouTube. If you just click on the link within Boss I Quit University and share that opportunity, let everybody know what we got going on here.
Miss Cat, I'm gonna stay away from the tongue kai Ali this morning. I'm just gonna do the 3 and 1. I'm gonna do hazelnut today.
You gonna stay away from it?
Well, today.
Oh, just for today? All right, all right.
You know, it gives me the most. That tongue kai Ali gives me the most energy. It just gives me woo. So, but today is hazelnut.
Get you going, get you going, get you going.
I love it. Get you going though, really, Miss Kathy.
Oh yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's so true. That's so
Right?
true. Yes, ma'am.
Morning, I took a hot bath and I was thinking, oh, this morning I brushed my teeth with Ganoderma lucidum. I took a bath in Ganoderma lucidum. I'm drinking, and I ate cereal, Ganoderma lucidum, and now I'm drinking Ganoderma lucidum. And I took the Exilium. So
Man.
Let's go swimming.
That daily regimen, I know, right? I know. It's kind of still warm out here. So I'm trying to make sure I stay active, and just having the luxury of having a pool in the backyard is one of the ways that
Lord, that's a blessing, Miss Kathy. I'm a fish. I love swimming.
Yeah, I used to
in the pool.
I used to, but I don't know, as I've gotten older, that first plunge in, that water too cold.
That's right. Right. That is right. Well, so we are live right now.
Yes, ma'am. We are live. We are live on YouTube, and it's shared in the Boss I Quit University group. So click on the link and you'll be able to watch it live with us. Comment, let us know. If you simply are here for the first time, put a 1 in the box and let us know. Somebody will get back to you and definitely get you started, because what we got going on here, Ivy, woo, be careful, be careful, be careful.
Set you on fire.
No, don't make it too hot. Don't make it too hot.
Well, I'm gonna sit it down and let it cool.
Yeah, sit down, let it cool down a little bit, just a little bit, just a
Just
little
a
bit.
little bit. Mhm.
But definitely, what we want to talk about today is like getting started with a funky $50, changing your life. But simply, you retired, right, Miss Ivy? I'm
Yeah.
retired. And you get an income that comes in, but sometimes, some people have the ability to retire, but their retirement is just not enough. Because as we know, we don't earn what we earned when we were on a job. It's
Right.
a portion of it, right? So my portion of it may be a little bigger than somebody else's, but if you simply are not able to make ends meet before you retire, how do you think that you're going to manage on a portion of what you retired that you will
Once a
make
month.
once a month? Exactly. So if basically we here today, we're going to talk about how you can develop your plan B and get started with pennies on a dollar, a funky $50, 2 20s and a 10 by simply using products that you already use on an everyday basis. And with Gano Excel and Team Boss I Quit, now you are able to develop your plan B that not only pays you for your lifetime, but for generations to come. Because with your retirement, Miss Ivy, can it be passed down to your kids and their kids?
Yeah, they're gonna stop eating and lose weight eventually after they finish paying the mortgage. No, Miss Kathy, my retirement check doesn't do a dog. I'm blessed for my retirement check. Don't get me wrong. I'm blessed to be retired. I'm blessed to have that job for 33 years with the back injury and all that other stuff. But so I'm grateful. I'm letting you know I'm grateful, but it's not enough to just survive on. I mean, I paid the mortgage and the other little household thing. Plumbing just falls apart, and once you own a home, it's not as simple as people think. It's not as rosy. When things go wrong, you just got to get it repaired. And sometimes it puts you behind with your monthly retirement check. But here since I've been with Gano Excel, those little monthly, those weekly checks come in. It really works for me. So it gives a little extra in my pocket to give me a little leeway to move. And so I'm just ready to continue sharing the 2+2 and let them share the 2+2 and watch all our money grow, Miss Kathy. So I can be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I can breathe. And then I can set my kids are grown. They do their own thing, but I do want to set up something for my future grandkids and make sure they have something in place. So being here in this company is 11 different ways to make money, and it's working for me. And I'm setting up residual for my kids. My
That's right. And that's what it's all about, Miss Ivy. Just sharing an opportunity, like you said, with like yours. I retired from the military and I got out and simply getting paid once a month. If you equate more bills than you normally had when you were in, or those bills don't decrease, and your income doesn't increase, then basically it's not enough. It's not enough. But here we're able to simply share a product and earn by simply using products that we use on an everyday basis. So by that, you're able to not only make ends meet, but create that financial legacy that you want to leave behind for your kids and their kids. Because simply, I know with my retirement, it's not passable. If something happens to me, something happens to my husband, it goes away. It goes away. 25 years. And don't get me wrong, like you said, I've met some amazing people. I've seen some amazing things. I've been to different countries and I've experienced different cultures. But with that being said, it was a lot of time spent away from my family. Now, I just didn't truly understand what it was to simply be able to have a product that people use and develop a network and simply be able to earn a residual income, not a one-time income, not a one-time check. Because if I'd have left the military before my 20-year mark, I simply would have been just like everybody else out here selling my time for money at somebody else's job if I still was under that 40-40 plan that so many people are taught from the time that we become adults. Simply go to school, go to work, retire, and then basically you might live 4 or 5 years and then you die. Simply never having enough to simply just enjoy life and having the ability to be able to help others to do the same. But here at Gano Excel, when Team Boss I Quit, we're able to do that by simply utilizing products that we use on an everyday basis. So looks like my co-host had to go grab probably some ice cubes to cool down that coffee, but that's all right because you have it cold, hot, frapped. It don't matter. Um, the products are simply amazing, and you're able to enjoy it by simply doing what you do on an everyday basis, but just changing your brand. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get us started here while she is off camera and pull up why we're so excited and how you can potentially get started by simply just giving yourself the opportunity by changing your mindset and getting with the right company at the right time, the right space, because definitely now so many people are looking for a plan B because they're either out of work or not having enough work or simply jeopardizing their family and their livelihood to go out here right now or what's going on across the globe. People are just afraid, but you don't have to be afraid. You don't have to be afraid because you can simply develop your plan B here with Gano Excel and Team Boss I Quit.
Sounds amazing to me, Miss Kathy. I'm in.
You in? You in? And I know you all in because you've been sharing, and getting those checks and, doing the retail side of it, making money in your sleep on phone calls. Basically,
Wait,
can't
Miss
wait.
Kathy, in the bathtub this morning before the call, I'm in there just chilling in my tub with my bubbles and my lavender spices from the garden and everything. And my phone is just blowing up. I looked at my text and I got someone that want to sign up with the Funky 50. What do I do? I'm like, enroll them. So can you assist me? I'm like, well, as soon as I get out of this tub, and then I thought about it, I'm like, well, I can soak later. Let me go business right now.
That's right. That's right. But you know what? What else is valuable here is just teaching them to duplicate the system. And I'm gonna simply show you how to do that by showing you what this Funky 50 is all about. So Miss Ivy, give me a sec. I'm gonna share my screen and let me know that you can see it.
I see Miss Cash Out Kathy. I don't see that swimming pool. No, there we go. There's that Funky 50. We're not saying funky because your money is funky. We're just saying it's just $50. It's simple, $50. Take that money you're receiving from y'all president, take a funky $50 out. If I was smart, you take 195 at least. But take a funky that hello blessing, if you want to call it that, and start something new. Change your mindset. It's real.
And that's what it's all about. Just changing your mindset. If you can turn that funky $50 into thousands a month. And here's how we're doing it with Team Boss I Quit. Mr. James Wiggins, a documented millionaire at this very company, and has taught 14 other millionaires to simply do the same by using a system and saving themselves time, energy, and money. But, like Miss Ivy said, we call it a funky 50, not because it stinks, but simply because $50 doesn't go where it used to. You may be able to get 5 chickens from the store. That might be able to get some Bobo no-name shoes. A family of 4 may be able to eat at Chick-fil-A. But simply $50 doesn't go anywhere. And if any of those things that I named, did you get anything back? So when you went to the store, you go to fast food restaurant, if you go out and you buy some no-name shoes, did you get anything in return, Miss Ivy?
No, Miss Kathy, I didn't get a dime.
So, but here with Gano Excel and Team Boss I Quit, by investing a funky $50, we have residual bills. So why not have residual money, right? So here, potentially, you can earn your $50 back in a matter of hours. But not only that, you can simply earn a residual check month after month, week after week, by simply just sharing this opportunities. So you'll be able to pay that residual cell phone bill. You'll be able to pay that minimum on that low limit credit card and be able to buy the abundance of video games right now because these kids are at home, and just having them have the opportunity to be entertained and, get a used tire. Most of us don't have to get a used tire because we're not going anywhere. So we're saving $50 there, right? So here with a funky $50, 220s and 10, it simply doesn't go anywhere. So that's why we call it that, not because it stinks, guys. But if you could take that same funky $50, invest in your goals, work part-time for 30 days, turn that 50 into thousands, would you do it? So here, like I said, we're blitzing all this week from Monday to Thursday and simply giving people the opportunity to make a sound decision by getting back to the person. So to get started, get back to the person that invited you to this live. Let them know I'm ready to get started, enroll in their Smart Start program, and pick $50 in products and then set up your link to help them within a 24-hour period. Now, Ms. Ivy, you said you had somebody that called you while you were taking a bubble bath, relaxing, and you making money in your sleep. When you wake up, you see on your phone people are ready to enroll. But if we duplicate the system and simply teach them to do it, that would save ourselves time, energy, and money and give them the ability to get their two started and just duplicate the system. So helping to enroll within the first 24 hours. But like I said, we're blitzing. So you don't want to be starting tomorrow when you can do it today and simply get your two on the next call at 3 p.m. And then we have a 5 p.m. call, and then we have a full-blown opportunity at 7 p.m. So you can get the nuts and bolts about what's really going on here at Gano Excel with Team Boss I Quit, and learn why we're so excited and so many people are just simply spending 220s and a 10 and changing their brand and changing their lives. I see you, Money Boy. You
Money
in the
boy.
building.
Money boy.
I'm still in the building. I'm running around, handling business. Still in the building.
And that's what it's all about. We get the luxury of doing this from anywhere. Like Miss Ivy said, she was in the bathtub, Mr. Money Boy's out running. And I'm simply in the comfort of my own home and being able to still simply invite people to this opportunity, because we get paid 11 different ways here, right, guys? 11 different ways. And we have the opportunity to simply share. And by building a customer base, with a binary system that we have in place, you get one on the left, one on the right. You earn CV, commissionable value. 70% of that $50 goes into the system. You get 35 on the left, 35 on the right, and you earn the least amount of volume on that side. So with that being said, now I said this is a one-time investment, one time out of pocket, funky $50, 220s and a 10. But if you go on a $50 auto ship, have the product shipped directly to your home, month after month, you're cutting out the middleman and you giving yourself the ability to develop your plan B by simply developing a customer base, by inviting two to the opportunity. Now you open up the door where that $50 auto ship doesn't even come out of your pocket, because you're going to simply utilize this system to get people to simply do the same, duplicate, and now your products are free, because now you're taking that first $50 of the commissions you've earned and putting it back into the system. And giving you had a testimony about what these products are doing for people. And it's already but a healthy alternative. But if you ain't satisfied with that, they offer 100% money back. We simply use the simple analogy Albert Einstein said, if you take a penny double it for $39. So taking that same $50, that funky $50, and here's how it works: 20K in 12 days. Now I said if you could take that 50 in 30 days and do it, well, here with this system, we're going to show you how to do it in 12 days and simply be able to develop your plan B now, not tomorrow, but today, by simply using the power of compounding and hard work. So if you take that same funky $50 and you invest it, and you get one on the left, one on the right, and you're going to generate $3.40. But you say, oh, Kathy, you said 20K. Yes, I did say 20K, and like that penny, it gets greater later. By day two, you're going to be able to duplicate. And now you have two customers within your organization. Now you got $7.80. You are developing a customer base by simply giving people the opportunity to make a sound choice of saying, hey, I'd rather invest a funky $50 I'm going to spend anyway, and start to earn and utilize products that I already use on an everyday basis. So why not get paid for it? And here at Gano Excel and with Team Boss I Quit, you can. So by day 3, you simply, if you follow this system to the T, doing the minimum of getting 2 in a 24-hour period and helping them to duplicate and getting 2 out of their database, you simply would end up with 4. And now you're at $13.60. Day 4, you would have 8 customers. Now you're at $27.20. And in 4 days, you've already made your money back by simply duplicating the system. And now you're in profit mode. So now by day 5, you got 16 customers, you got $54.40. Day 6, 32 customers, $108. Day 7, 64 customers, $217. You can hear the excitement in my voice because it's definitely people are waiting for someone to give them something. But here, you simply enjoy the products that you do on an everyday basis and help somebody else to do the same and invest a funky $50, 220s, and a 10. And by day 8, you can have 128 customers within your organization and actually have a residual income of $615 just for duplicating the system. So why not save yourself time, energy, and money and allow us to do the heavy lifting for you and get them in front of the information and simply put them in front of this information. And that's all you got to do. That's the hard work. That's the hard work. You don't need to know 100% of the information. All you need to know is that by simply getting 2 and helping them to invest a funky $50 that they're going to spend anyway by day 9, they could already exceeded what the government is telling them that they're going to give them in a stimulus check. That's one time. But here at Gano Excel, it's you're going to get it week after week, month after month by simply duplicating the system. So you could have $1,305 and 256 customers by day 9. Day 10, 512 customers. Now you're at $2,611. And like I said, this is a one-time investment, out of pocket, 220s and a 10, and use your residual, your commissions that you get paid on a weekly basis to simply duplicate the system and keep yourself active by keeping yourself in the know by having the products to sip, share, and sell. Because definitely you are going to enjoy the product. So why not get paid to simply do what you do on an everyday basis? So by day 11, you could have 1,024 customers. Now you have $5,222. But we talked about the 20K, right? So the 20K, you could simply by doing this and following to the team, by simply showing 2 and duplicating, and them showing 2 and duplicating. By day 12, you could have 2,048 customers, and now you had $10,444 simply by changing your brand, investing a funky $50. Now all that adds up to $20,425 each and every month, and it will come month after month, year after year. And it's not just for your lifetime, but it's for generations to come by simply sharing this funky 50 program that it's being duplicated. People are already developing their plan B. People are already allowing themselves to simply live a better, healthier life and make the sound choice to say, hey, I'm ready to get started. I'm ready to just change my life and live a healthy alternative and get paid to simply share it with others. Right, Ms. Ivy?
I have a question for you, Miss Kathy.
Yes, ma'am.
You starting a new business, and let's say it's a bakery. I just picked a bakery, and you have someone to your left that's telling you how to run your bakery, how to make it successful. But yet they never had a bakery before. They never baked before. They just have a little concept about hearsay about how to grow a business by reading books or something like that. And then you have someone on your other side that owns a successful $1 million bakery, doing wonderful things, and know the plan, know the concept of how to succeed in a bakery. Which one would you listen to?
I'm definitely going to listen to the one that's done it before. I'm not going to listen to the one that hasn't done it, because if you haven't done it, how are you going to teach me to do something that you ain't never did?
Right. And then how would you be able to duplicate? How would I be able to follow you and duplicate what you're doing if you're not as accurate? But we here at Boss I Quit have Mr. Wiggins. He's documented, a multimillionaire, and he don't have to do what he does. But, and of course, what we do, he benefits. But you got to keep in mind, what we do, you benefit. What you do, the person under you benefit. It's not just him benefit. It starts from the bottom and we work all the way to the top. So just like me, he finishes last, actually, and I finished last. Once you come in, you'll finish last because it's your team. The whole point of it is teamwork make the dream work. You can't do anything in life unless you do it together. One has to help the other. One has to reach back and grab the other one if they made it up. But it all depends on the circle that you want to keep. Now, if you want to keep in a circle where you know you superior in, then make yourself feel good, then go right ahead. But really, never let anyone go, because anyone that's doing less than you still has a benefit in your past. They still have a reason that they were here in your life to simply grow, to learn, to stop you from doing some things. So everybody you meet is always placed in your life for a reason. So I'm not knocking those that's down. I'm not knocking those that's in the middle, and I'm not knocking those that are up. But as speaking for me, I'm tired of being in the middle, and I don't want to go down. And this economy and this world is crazy, and I want to go up. So therefore, that's why I seek refuge, not in a person saying that he's God, but a person that is God sent, to teach us and grow. And I'm just not going to be hard-headed. I'm just going to simply duplicate because it makes life easier. You know what I'm saying? When it works, it works.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And that's what it's all about. Teamwork make the dream work. And a lot of people, if you never been a team player at anything, you never been good at playing in a sandbox, then this business is not for you, because you will not succeed. But the ones that, think past themselves and, will pass the ball and give the people the knowledge, what they need to do to be successful, and definitely that have done it before and is willing to help grow someone else's vision, someone else's dream, because we're all here for a different reason. Whatever your reason is, whatever your rhyme is, that's your why. And that's what motivates you to even get out the bed in the morning. But stay motivated, stay taking advantage of the opportunity to simply share something that you're already doing. Because, you could go out there and you could share how powerful and how much you like the movie, or how much you like that name brand bag that you got, or how much, you just like that new car that somebody else is driving. But are they paying you? Are they giving you anything saying, hey, I'm going to pay you 50% just to simply use my products and share with someone else, and give them the opportunity to do the same and share with someone else, and simply build a customer base and an organization where people say, okay, well, I have the ability to develop my plan B, because some people just don't want to sell. And I get it. And you don't have to, but what the thing is, you don't have to sell here, because facts tells, story sells. So the simple fact that somebody that hopped in and got started, that doesn't have anything going on. But Money Boy has got an amazing story. He doesn't have any health issues. But, I had some health issues, but he doesn't have any. But he has an amazing testimony of how this product and this company has allowed him to develop a plan B and have multiple streams of income that's coming in that can be passed on to his family. Right, Money Boy?
Right. I'm on the phone with a prospect right now. He's already ready to come in. It's like, that's why my phone is on mute. Look, I got one phone in my hand and I got one phone on the Zoom. So I'm here. We see it. We see the vision, and we about to just continue to build and continue to grow.
And that's what it's all about. Sharing. And like Miss Ivy say all the time, sharing is caring. And when you just share the opportunity, you never know who may need it. You never know who may just say simply, I'm ready to just develop that plan B. Just don't have a clue how to get started. But like you said, simply we have the foundation. We have success stories. We have someone that has already done it, and he's creating a massive team here at Gano Excel. And the English market is so small right now. So you getting in at the right time. And people, how many people forget to drink their coffee?
Nobody forgets to drink their coffee.
And
hey, some people don't talk unless they drink their coffee first.
They tell you, I don't want to hear you. I can't function. I can't even begin to even start my day. But what if they could have a healthy alternative to start in that day?
It just makes sense. I'm telling you, people struggle and they have $2 in their hand. You best believe one of those dollars is going on some doggone coffee.
Yep. Yep. And that's if you could get it at $1.
Right. Even then, yeah, exactly. Exactly. And what are you doing for your kidneys and your liver over time with that coffee that you're consuming on a daily basis? I'm excited that I switched my brand.
And
Oh, I'm definitely excited that I switched my brand. Just knowing, that this stuff is detoxing our body. A lot of people is like, they don't realize they need to detox. That's why we allergic to things, because we haven't detoxed.
yep. Because anything in abundance is not good for you. But if you're drinking and eating stuff that detoxes your body and allows your body to naturally do what it's supposed to do, instead of eating stuff that's clogging your system,
Arteries, like
clogging your arteries, yeah, clogging your intestines. My I'm cleansed. Hey, pretty, I'm cleansed. And every morning I wake up, before I go to sleep, I'm cleansed just by simply using these products. So I'm more than excited.
Daddy's gonna be rich and have a residual set up for you. You have a smart daddy, baby.
Hey, I let my other daughter, my 11-year-old, I let her listen to one of the motivational things that was playing yesterday, and it was another little kid. I think it was. Did you send me that, Miss Ivy, with the little boy?
Yes.
I let her hear that. Oh my God, that right there, that inspired me. That right there, listening to him. If a little kid can be taught that, by the time he's 15, 16, 17, he is going to be a game changer. A game changer.
Yep. They have some amazing testimonies and things happening out there in the world, but we seem to want to throw up all the bad things.
I know, right?
Share what's good going on.
Because look, most people remember the bad. They don't remember you for the good.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And I don't know why it's that opposite. It's like you can do.
Because it's like my first CEO of the ship. He said you could have 100 attaboys, but as soon as you have that one shit, that's all they remember. That's all they remember until somebody else messes up. So
yeah.
And that's because in society we don't rejoice in the positivity. People rather rejoice in negativity and flourish off of that. But they don't understand how much it drains you. How much it drains you.
That's the Atlanta housewife stuff. I mean, you look at that crap every day. Reality TV shows. What does it do to your brain over time?
Exactly. What you put in is what you.
And they're rich.
Think.
And them girls on there are rich and loaded and everything. What they can do is contact us and are promoting some Gano Excel on their show. Maybe their Excelium, maybe their brain will kind of start functioning. You realize as a mother and a woman, you don't get on TV and act foolish like that. But I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't care how much they pay me. And that's a lot of people allow their morals and values to be thrown out the window. Or some of them are not even being taught that. So
the money.
Yep. And it's all about, that money, and they'll do anything to get it. But here I can get it and I don't have to be negative. I don't have to, just, do something that I wouldn't do on a norm to simply make money.
Right. Yep. That you would want your kids to see.
And that's what I always say, Miss Ivy, right there. I always want to do something that my kids would be proud to see. Anything you do online, remember, anything you do on social media, it's there. Even if somebody hide it, block it, somebody might have shared it, but it's there. It's there. It can be 10 years from now, something that you might pop up and you'll be like, oh, that was me back then. But is that what you wanted to be out there to the world? So that's why I changed my whole MO. My whole MO. As my children got older, okay, they gonna see me promoting business. They're gonna see me encouraging others to do something better than just live that normal life, just to live that 9 to 5, that average paycheck, just over broke, living check to check. I tell them that ain't cool. That is not cool. I say, all right, y'all starting y'all little. I tell them this is a little Ganoderma business right now, but it grows. It grows by you sharing. The more you share, the bigger it's gonna grow, and the more you're gonna be able to have and focus on what it is that you really want to do in life. What you really want to do.
What you want to do.
Controlling your own time.
Everybody's in control of their own destiny, your own destiny. Your kids, get old and grown, they control of their own destiny.
Yeah.
So,
because
really,
with schools being out, with schools being out right now, my 11-year-old, she was like, "Hey, Poppy, I gotta go on this Skype call. On this Zoom call." I'm like, "What you doing on the Zoom call? You only 11 years old." But they know Zoom. They doing classroom Zoom right now. She just got off probably about an hour ago.
That's what I'm talking about. That's good.
So
why is everybody home, Money Boy? What is the reason why people have to stay home?
Because they need to get back in tune with their family.
And what's the virus going around?
All right, y'all. So Corona, right? Coronavirus. Let me tell y'all. Let me break down Corona. Corona, that's your crown. It don't want you to think about the gold. It don't want you to think about the silver. It wants you to be subconsciously not thinking of wealth and not being in your kingship and not being in your queenship. Coronavirus. So therefore, it tries to break down and suffocate you. What I mean by suffocate is isolate you, put you in the house in a box to where you cannot think straight. So that's what the coronavirus really is. 5G network really is just in the box. Come here, mama.
Right.
Sister left you.
And then we have the Ganoderma lucidum, and what the Ganoderma lucidum does for people. All
right. Ganoderma lucidum. Now imagine this. Things inside your body. I don't care. And I'm not saying that it cures. I'm just saying this. Whatever's wrong with your body, if you need red blood cells because your red blood cells are low, the Gano will go and it will attack what you need and help you build what you need. And then if you got too much of something, it also goes in there and it balances it out. So basically it's like a pH balancer, which it is because I believe ours is 7.0 to 7.5 or 7.3 to 7.5.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I got it right here on my wall. Hold
on. That's more in your lane.
Cash out. Watch this. I got it right here. Look. Yeah. Organoderma. pH is the body at 7.3 to 7.5. Well, anybody know our bodies needs to be alkaline. Alkaline, that's above 7.0. Disease cannot last in an alkaline body that's pH above 7.0.
So what you telling me is me taking these Gano products, and I don't just take one. So my pH balance is way above where it should be.
Not way above, but imagine pH balanced right. It levels you out. It levels you out. So I won't say, because I drink alkaline water 9.5, that my body is just so alkaline, I'm up there. No, what it's doing is whatever we put in our body that's not right is bringing it to a level. And it's making us able to function. Ganoderma. So imagine if you can't focus right. If you can't sit in one spot for longer than 10 minutes reading a book, you can't concentrate. That means your mind is steady running. Everything is clouded. So now what the Ganoderma does is it goes in there, and once it's putting stuff in its right place, and now it's not overthinking. Now you're able to focus and think and put your plan B together.
Wow.
Put your plan B together.
So you see in my background right now, you got the people and they surfing, and it's pretty much like a network. And that's what we're doing. Just networking, sharing with people the opportunity to simply live a healthier alternative, but earn in the process, developing their customer base. Because without customers, I don't care what business you're in. I don't care what you're doing. You're not in business, right? Without product, I don't care what you're doing. If you don't have a product, you're not in business. So here we simply have cut out the middleman. You don't have to go to your local Starbucks that's closing early because of the coronavirus and tapping into their pockets, because now they don't have the ability to stay open almost 24 hours a day. And these people are out of work. They need a plan B, right?
Yeah, I just seen Starbucks close right now. Y'all saw me in the car at first, and now I'm back at home. Well, I just seen a Starbucks with a closed sign that said, we'll open up May 4th. I'm like, May 4th? That's that paycheck to paycheck just over broke. If I was an employee for them and I said, hey, I got to pay my rent May 1st, and you telling me we closed down from April 25th to May 4th, now I just lost 2 weeks or a week out of my pay. Now, how do I supposed to pay my bills? It ain't gonna happen. But yet exactly. over here, we getting that residual income that comes through no matter what. More and more people is coming on. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be so far Drake tripping with no luggage. But I'm like, you gotta stay humble and just be blessed and learn how to manage the money that is coming in, learn how to manage the time that is coming in, and learning how to really just leverage everything. So that's why I posted that picture the other day of the blank note tablet. If you don't write your plans down, Miss Cash Out will for you. Miss Ivy will for you. Either you're going to work for yourself or you're going to work for somebody like us. What I mean by that is somebody that will help you get to that plan. And then eventually you will move up in the ladder and become your own boss. That's the whole goal here.
Yeah.
You know, we don't work for nobody. We work with each other.
That's right.
You said, Money Boy, when you saw me at first, I was in the car, and now I'm at home. You can do that with your own business. You can schedule your own time, around the clock, work at your own pace, and keep it pushing. So I appreciate you even taking the time out to even come back and play with us, because you know you're part of the panel. So
yeah.
So I'm glad you came on today, even though you were out and about. We appreciate that, man, Miss Kathy.
Yeah, I looked at my phone. I go, it's 1:38. Oh man, I'm late. On top of being late, I just left a blitz. All right. So Mr. Wiggins said this earlier. He said we got to be committed to our commitments. Now I know everybody can't get on every blitz call, every Zoom call, everything. They can't just be at everywhere. Me, I was that one type of person that I thought that I was supposed to show up at everything. Right? You do if you're bringing somebody to the table, because if not, you should be spending that time trying to find somebody to bring to the table to change their life. You know, because some of the things that is being said, we hear it over and over and over. We all know that repetition make perfect. Instant overnight don't make perfect. Repetition make perfect. So that's why we like to hear it over and over and over. But bring a guest. Even if they don't want to sign up, at least let them hear it. Because once they hear it, it's guaranteed going to change their mind. Or you are planting that seed for the follow-up.
Yes, sir. And that's what it's about. Just simply planting the seeds, you know, giving people the ability to have an open mind to something different. Have an open mind to, maybe they just don't know where to look. Like I said earlier, they just don't know where to look. So giving them the opportunity to look at it. Not saying that 100% of the people that we bring to this opportunity is going to sign up. 100% of them are going to use the product. But I guarantee you the ones that do and the ones that do come in and they use the system the right way, they're staying. They're staying. Not only because of the product, but because they're getting paid to share an amazing product that's helping to change their lives and giving them the ability to just simply develop a plan B or whatever plan whatever letter they are in the alphabet. Because like myself, Mr. Money Boy, and Miss Ivy, it's all about having multiple streams of income and developing one and then using that to get started with another, and not putting all your eggs in one basket. Because when you do that, what happens? When they all hatch, what happens? They leave a nest, right? They leave a nest. So if all your money is in one thing, or if you got that one income that's coming in and it goes away, you can't do the simple things like pay your bills. And even if you have paid everything off and you didn't plan properly and income goes away, you still have daily living expenses, monthly living expenses. Why not have a residual income that could help you pay those and then have the potential to earn so much more and simply be able to develop your plan B for generations, not just for today? Because like Money Boy said, it's not just about today, it's about tomorrow and the future and someone else's future. And what we do today could potentially set up our futures for generations to come. And it's not about being part of the 99%. It's about being part of that 1% and understanding why the rich are rich, understanding why they are not taking their money and simply getting into deals. They're utilizing other people's money. Like, what was it, Naughty by Nature back in the day? Other people's property? Well, OPP, OPM, other people's money. And that's actually even a saying that they use in the financial world, other people's money. And they're doing it every single day, using other people's money for what? Their capital gain.
Miss Kathy, I was just looking at some Gano Excel information. I think I asked you a question earlier. If someone enrolls someone here in America and say they have family in, let's say Mexico.
Right.
And the family joins up in Mexico, they get paid from Mexico as well as U.S. check here, correct?
Yes, ma'am. As long as they.
So that is another way of income.
Yes, ma'am. So not only do you get paid in the binary system here in America, but yes, the 70 plus countries that surround the globe, if they know people that's in those countries, yes, they get started there. Now you're earning a global paycheck. Yes.
As well.
So yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's only one of the ways that we get paid here, by simply being, but it starts by getting binary qualified. So you have to be binary qualified in order to qualify for that. Yes.
So that's what you do.
Yes. And once you do that, and 2 is the minimum. It don't have to be your maximum. So, you know, and what they do later, because they can start out with a funky 50, right, Money Boy? But what they do later?
Upgrade to an ESP. Like, all right, Kimberly. So for instance, yesterday we was on a Zoom, or I believe we was either on the Zoom or we was on one of the calls or whatever. And then I got Kimberly, she had hit me. It came through my notifier, because you know we got 5 different websites.
Right.
So through one of my websites, I got a notification that somebody was interested in Gano. So then I called her back, you know, doing our things. And she was like, yeah, I want to sign up right now. So I started signing her up. Boom, 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 boom. And then as we were signing her up, I got her signed in, sent her to her back office. I sent her over there to the corporate link. And we looked back there, we was going over the napkin plan. And she was like, hold on. I can start now. I got placed in, but I like these ESP1, ESP2, ESP3. And she said, I'm going to upgrade within my first week. And I was like, okay, that's what I'm talking about. Upgrade. Once you get in, you get a little bit of the knowledge and then you go. If you fresh. But if you already know about business and you know how you are, you know what you're going to do. I personally recommend an ESP3 and just keep it pushed. ESP3 and keep it going.
Because if we look at those numbers for ESP3, right, by simply just getting two, the bare minimum, right? Just and the power of the duplication and that's $300.
So that pays for your auto ship and your joining and everything.
Yeah, that's $300 out the gate, right?
380, 385.
Well, no, I'm just saying just for the ESP. That's not even including the binary. We're not even talking about that. That's $300, right? And then your level 2, they duplicate. That's $80, right? Level 3, that's $160. Level 4, $320. Level 5 by simply having 100 in PV. So increasing your auto ship to $100 or more one time out of pocket.
But that $100
Simply have your proceeds pay for your auto ship. Now you can double that at level 5. Now you at 1,280, and that's just getting the basic numbers. That's just getting 2. So what if 10? What if you invited 2, right? And then those 2, then you just got super excited, and you're like, well, you know what? I'm just gonna go out and I'm gonna invite 8 more. So I'm gonna bring 10 to the equation, and they come in as an ESP3, right? 10 at an ESP3. How much is that? 10 at an ESP3.
You said 10 people at an ESP3?
That's $1,500 on your first level, right? On your second level, that's $2,000. On your third level, that's $20,000. On your fourth level, that's $200,000. That's just in the bonus. That's just in the fast start. But level 5, now you're looking at $4 million. $4 million is those 10 duplicate 10, and they teach them to duplicate 10 at each level. Now you're gonna end up with 100,000 business partners. 100,000 business partners. Now you have $4 million just in bonuses. That's not even counting the volume. That's not even counting the binary. That's not even counting your MVP, because you qualify for $25 for each person that has above 100 in PV on a monthly basis. So come on, guys, there's so much money on the table. Stop leaving it there by simply not understanding the comp plan and how easy it is to simply just duplicate what we're already doing. And if you are, like Money Boy said, if you're already a business owner, if you're already business minded, why not capitalize and earn 100% of the compensation plan by coming in for $995? And even if you didn't have the 1,000 to get started, people got credit cards. People spend money on stuff that they don't even need, and it doesn't make them a dime. But take that and pay it off in 4 months. Here, you could potentially pay that credit card off in your first 10 people that you invite to the program. If it took you a month, if it took you 30 days to get 10 people to come in as an ESP3, that's $1,500. You could pay that $995 off and still have profit in your pocket and still have product to sip, share, and sell, because you can sell it now at retail and allow other people to make a sound decision to simply join.
Yeah. I was at AutoZone this morning, and the cashier, right? We were up there talking. Whoa. I was about to say, what? I heard my wife behind me. So I'm at AutoZone, and the lady was said that her mother-in-law was in network marketing, and she said with just 6 people signed up under her, she retired. Yeah. I was like, 6 people? I got 86 people. You mean to tell me she retired? And to me, what I learned is it's about how much you want it and how much do you really want it. It's 2 different. It might sound crazy when I say that, but I was meaning it in 2 different ways.
And it's not crazy, because it's a mindset. It's a mindset. Just like people say, I want to be healthy, but they refuse to eat what's going to help them to maintain that healthy lifestyle. They're like, oh, I can't do that. Or if somebody says, okay, I want to make money, and you show them how to make money, and then they're like, oh, I can't do that. They got every excuse about why they can't do it, but they don't understand that you simply got to have, your mindset has to change. Because if you tell yourself that you can't do something, or you tell yourself that I'm tired all the time, or I'm not healthy, but you're not doing anything about it, then you're going to do what many do. And what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing and expecting different results.
Different results.
So I don't know, Money Boy. I know that definitely here I have the opportunity to not only change my life, but the ability to help change others. I was just on the phone with my cousin earlier, and I was, the first responders are out here risking their lives. They're risking their family lives by simply trying to help somebody else to potentially overcome what's going on around here. And, answering these calls, making sure that their loved ones and other people's loved ones are taken care of when they go into these hospitals and stuff like that. And, you know, they got in New York where it's basically ground zero. And it's repeating itself all over again, you know, and one of the first responders is out there and she can't go to work because she has some health issues that she suffered from 9/11. So her worker said, hey, we're going to go ahead and let you stay home. We're going to pay you while you home. But she's out there and she's bringing meals to the ones that can't leave and helping them and you know, just organizing and making sure that they're taken care of, because it's a thankless business. It's a thankless business. But you know, when somebody's doing it because it's their passion, and it's, you know, some people, that's their way of life. And if they don't go to work, they don't get paid. So she's out there and she's giving back that way. So I was talking to my cousin. I said, you know, I'm gonna get with my team and see, you know, I'm gonna donate some coffee. She's gonna send me an address and I'm gonna send the coffee there so they can take the coffee and give it to the first responders, you know, the medical teams. So definitely I'm gonna send that out this week, but also gonna get her into the system where we can do a fundraiser. They can go directly onto her and have the product shipped to her, and she can go out there and she could just, you know, give back. And that's what it's all about. And having the ability to do that. We can't hear you, Miss Ivy.
In for 3 and 1. I donated 3 and 1 for the cause.
Okay.
You said you're gonna donate a box. You said a box of 3 and 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna donate a box of 3 and 1
to give back. So that's what we should start putting together. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. I did see you started that on the page thing. I seen you said something about that.
Yeah, because it's all about, you know, being able to give back, but then, you know, like I said, you know, giving them a healthy alternative to what they're currently doing. You know, McDonald's and all of them, they talk about giving free meals, but that meals is not healthy. So what if we could give, you know, a couple of boxes of coffee, you know, and as a team collectively, my goal is to send 100 boxes of coffee to New York. You know, and then we could do it around the nation, because there's other first responders, there's other people out there that is giving back, you know. So what if we could just do that and be able to have the ability to help somebody else, you know, change their life.
Not only to protect them from the virus itself.
But I'm saying have the process of changing their life, but helping someone else be protected from the virus by simply donating. And
well, come in for a few boxes then.
Okay.
I'm in.
And you know, if you got somebody that's coming in and just simply don't have the money to get them started with 3 boxes. Take 2 boxes and have them have a box to sip, share, and sell, and send those 2 boxes to the cause. So now, you know, you helping somebody else to be able to sample the product, but then not only that, develop a customer base as well and get started in the business, you know. So we're killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
Let's do that. We're all about caring and sharing, right?
Reach one, teach one.
Yes. Well, Money Boy, you know, we are well over our 30 minutes. That was, but we were already into, so I want to make sure that, because we missed you. Definitely these last couple of days without you, you know, we was like, oh, where our partner at? But, you know, we understand, and, you know, you got things that you got to take care of, you know, and all about being in business. And we know that you was out there and you was developing and creating more people's ability to develop their plan B. So we know we held it down. And
I know when I wasn't on here, believe me, I was either doing training or trying to sign somebody up or just showing them how to go through their back office. It's like every day. It seems like from the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep. I wake up, drink some Gano, go to sleep drinking Gano, and just focus.
You know what? And that's what it's all about. But you know what? We need to really start, you know, plugging them into, because we don't want to be the person that has all the knowledge, right? But there's videos out there from the man himself that's teaching us to be successful. So plug them into those videos, plug them into the system.
Oh, believe me, you see all them new
Plug them
faces.
into the system. Get them started. Get them
You
started.
see all them new
Yes.
faces.
You know what amazes me about us as a team? When we bring someone in, we don't bring them in and leave them. We're up at, and you know, we're coming down and we're helping everybody grow and help you. What do you need? You just brought somebody in. What do you need? What can I do? You don't just come under us and start your own business, become your own CEO, and we leave you. We help you. The Gano Excel itself offers you all kinds of administrative benefits for your business to thrive. And then you have Mr. Wiggins right there by your side, and we're there at the top of the U.S. market. And coffee infused with Ganoderma lucum is coronavirus, and our product increases your immune system and decreases all that other bad bacteria and ailments going. I mean, and it's only funky $50 if that's all you have, and we money guarantee. It just, I mean, can I join again for another funky 50 and just put my name in again?
No, unfortunately, no, but you can find somebody else. And if they don't have a funky 50, you can help them by donating that funky 50 and getting them started.
You know what? And I don't mind doing that. If they willing to help themselves and get their two and their two, you know.
That's right.
I'm all for helping other people because I was helped. You know what I'm saying? Somebody reached back and pulled me up to start with. So, you know, and
yes, ma'am. Yes,
I'm just grateful. So if you in it, if you're ready to do it, and you and I brought you to the table, just let me know what's up.
All right. Well, here you have it. I don't know where Money Boy went. He didn't went behind the camera, but
no, I'm still right here. I'm still right here.
Oh,
Miss Ivy. This is what I did notice, because you know I'm always in my back office. I'm always back there looking in corporate. I'm always looking at forms, in the help forms. Now, you can join as a business. So therefore, that's Miss Ivy joined, and then Miss Ivy Coffee Business joined.
Oh yeah. You can do that.
Remember, Miss Ivy, there's a loop in
nonprofit.
every system. You just gotta find it.
Wait, did I hear you correctly? You said I'm joined under my name, and then I can have a LLC, and I can be separate, yes, and I can get double the money that I'm getting now, and it's legal.
Miss Cash Out, I see you smiling.
Well, Miss Ivy's gonna come up with the business name real quick.
Now
I'm gonna jump in with one of those ESP. I'm not gonna do the 50.
Exactly, because now look, you're personally using it, so that's the 50. Then when you come in as a business, that's ESP3. You're building a business. If you're gonna separate your business from your man, this game is nice. I'm loving everything that I'm learning. As I'm going through the back office, I'm seeing different things that I would have never seen if I just didn't take the time out and look back there.
Yeah, but that's true, Money Boy, but that can't be set up through the back office. You actually have to go through corporate and they set it up. So it's a little more intel, but it definitely can be done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they got the form back there to where you can contact corporate for that.
Yeah. So
exactly
yeah, definitely nonprofit organization. So it could be used for fundraising opportunities. It's just so many different ways to generate capital here by people using these products and just sharing with others to simply use it. So, you know, churches, all that could come in and, you know, basically use their what is it called? The 31C for the nonprofit organization, 301C.
I have a 508. I have a 508.
I have a 508.
Mine is a different type of nonprofit, but
yeah,
it's still the same. It's still got same stuff.
So yeah, you could use your different from LLCs to the nonprofit, whatever organization that you're a part of, and but you have to go through corporate in order to do it.
Okay. I thought thought there was 11 ways or 14 ways. Now we're up to 20 or 30 ways. And
No, it's 11 ways to get paid here, but you know that's for another Zoom. That's for another
Yeah.
Zoom. That's for serious entrepreneurs that's ready to really just get trained and understand the full dynamics of why we're so excited here. But yeah, it's just getting qualified in the binary system opens up, and 100 is the magic number. 100 is a magic number. So just knowing that and getting started and duplicating the system, you could be well on your way. So Money Boy, like I said, we're out of time. So can you take us out of here? Oh, Miss Ivy got something that you want to say?
no, I wanted to tell them to take us out.
Oh,
Take us in
All
and
right,
out.
can you take us out of here? Because you know.
And Miss Ivy, to the last thing you said, yeah, we get paid in so many different ways. If they look on their Gano check, oh, y'all can't see mine because of the green screen. But if they look on their Gano check, on there, it say commissions and bonuses, and it shows so many different ways right on the check that how we get so many different bonuses. So with that being said,
Yep.
Money Boy in the building. How y'all feeling today? I hope y'all feeling like me, because once again, I'm feeling amazing. But let me start off by saying this. Everything that I do is for fun and games, informational, entertainment, educational purposes only. I do this because I want to. You do this because you want to, not because somebody told you to. And with that being said, we know our rights, and all our rights are reserved. Y'all know me, MB, in the building. Cash out Kathy, my co-host, Miss Ivy Jefferson down there, our other co-host, and this show is officially over.
Thank you. We out of here. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow.